Yes, I can.
Wow, that's great. So, Roland, I leave it to you for the next 30 minutes.
I've been listening to you, Queso. I didn't make this funny.
Oh, you were on the now. All right, Roland, let me tell you. Okay, now they are all great people. They are all people from all walks of life. They are committed to be successful in Shaklee, and some of them are already masters, as senior master, executive masters, and a lot of them are upcoming presidential master as well. And many of them have decided to be master in the next 6 months to a year. So, Roland, what have you got to say to this group of people?
Fantastic. Good, good, good. I want to thank all of you for the successes you're having in Shaklee, because if you help other people or one other person, you're having success. And so that turns into, of course, a very, very successful Shaklee business. You know Queso talks a lot about the Shaklee philosophy, and I am a fan of the Shaklee philosophy. I have a very, very special book. It's called Reflections on a Philosophy by Dr.
Yes,
Shaklee.
you have that too. Great.
But in this book, what makes it so special is that I have a note in here that says, to sales leader Roland from Dorothy Shaklee, and it's also signed by Dr. Shaklee.
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity of learning firsthand from Dr. Shaklee. And he had a clear message. Make a difference for other people and you'll have the income, you'll have the business. And I've lived by that philosophy. And I had an opportunity to have on a Zoom a very special guest speaker for many people in the United States. And that was Queso. People loved it. People loved it. And there are going to be some wonderful positive changes in Shaklee, in the United States and Canada, because of that Zoom that we had just about a week ago. The thing I'd like to comment on, you're looking, some of you are master coordinators, and some of you are looking to become master coordinators, presidential masters. That is phenomenal, because the higher you move up in this business, the more people you've helped. Health-wise, and also financially. There's probably what I see is the biggest challenge for most people coming into Shaklee. The thing that holds people back more than anything else is that they're afraid to make a decision. And a big decision. And so in talking to people, many times they do not expand their thinking because they look around and find other people are not expanding their thinking. But the decision is the toughest thing. Now, as a good coach, and I know you've got incredible leadership conducting this meeting today, and he understands this. And this is something that, as we move on to master coordinator, become a master coordinator, I want to be a good coach. Many people in Shaklee can become cheerleaders. And they are people who pat people on the back, which is good, but they tell them that everything they're doing is okay. So somebody says, what I'm going to do is drop flyers from a helicopter. That doesn't work very well. But a cheerleader says, oh, that's good, just keep dropping flyers. A coach will say, that's not going to work. So in order to be a good coach, one must learn how people think more than what they say. Because a lot of people say, I want to have a big business, I want to become a master coordinator, but a good coach is going to figure out, do they really believe that? Because talk is cheap. And so as a good coach, I always try to ask questions and find out, what are they really thinking? And so I will ask questions of people, where is your business going to be a year from now? And when they say, let's see, I know they don't know. When they say, well, let's see, I think, when they say, I think, they don't believe it. When they say, well, I'll tell you, I would like to, they don't believe it. I hope to, they don't believe it. So I ask questions to find out. I talked to a person today who said, I need to figure out how to follow up better. I need to talk to more people. I need to be better at presenting Shackley. I don't understand the business. So can you tell me what I can do to grow in Shackley? And I asked the question, well, where do you want to be in 12 months? And the answer was, well, let's see. I knew right away. They didn't know where they were going. But I said, here's your first thing. You haven't made a decision because you kept saying, I need to. And when people say they need to do something exactly, they have not made a decision. So they must take that out of their vocabulary. A higher level is where people say, I want to, but want to's don't make it either. It's the person who says, I'm going to. That's the one I will talk to. And so I must help them to understand, and it's uncomfortable sometimes for me and for them, to tell them you haven't made a decision. And they say, oh yes, I have made a decision. You know I want to be a master. And I give them all the things that tell me that they're not ready to focus on master coordinator. And that's okay. I love them where they are. That's okay. But many times we can work with people who say all the right things, but they are not coachable. That's the other clue. They're not coachable, and their language is not right. You can feel it, you can tell it, depending on whether they made a decision. I talked to a person the other day in my group who had not made a decision. I talked to her about it, and I said, I just can't help you until you make that decision. She said, well, how do I say this and this? I said, I can't help you. Well, can you give me a plan? I can't help you. It's not going to work. She understood the point of making a decision. She made a decision to be a master coordinator, and you could tell by the tone of her voice that she'd made a decision. I don't care what she said after that. The tone of her voice, the way she walked, the way she looked, the way she smiled, she had made a decision. So as a coach, I want to figure out whether people have made a decision and tactfully tell them when they haven't, you haven't. It's not going to work. And so to me, that is the very, very, very important thing in this business, because I've been fooled for a period of time with some people. It's embarrassing how long I worked with some people who said, oh, yes, I want to be a master. And I didn't understand early on how to really figure out if they had made a decision. Now I know. I can tell when they answer the phone if they've made a decision. I can tell when they say hi if they've made a decision. I can pick it up immediately. But I continue asking more questions, like where you're gonna be in 12 months, what is your business gonna look like? How many directors will you have in your organization? How many people are gonna be at the senior executive level? And if they cannot answer those questions, then they haven't made a decision. So those are some things that I can ask to find out. But to me, that is the toughest thing for people, is making the decision. And once they make a decision, it's a whole lot easier, because then they become coachable. There's so many in my group who are not coachable. I tell you. And they think they're gonna grow, but they can't grow. They can't. So I don't know if you have any questions, Queso, but, that's what comes to my mind.
Okay. Roland, I think I can recap a few things that you say just now. Number one is the thoughts, which is you are very lucky to have a personal coaching by Dr. Shackley, and you got a book on reflection and philosophy signed by Dorothy and also Dr. Francis Shackley. And here I am, last 31 years, and frankly, those are the things that I talk about. Of course, I don't have the opportunity to meet up with Dr. Shackley, but it's always my life coach for the last 31 years. Every time when I have challenge, crisis, or things that I'm not able to make a very firm decision, I'll refer back to Dr. Shackley teaching, and I'll check my thinking, which I think you have emphasized on that too. And I believe by now, they realize that the one who are 31 years say that, and the one for 51 years Shackley also say that. so it is beating. It is beating. Okay, the next thing is that I think you have also hit it right on the dot, which is about decision. You know, most people, they want something, but they don't make the decision. You know, they just hope to have it, they like to have it, they wish they are one, and so on and so forth. And I think today you have shared something that's very useful for the seniors especially, because seniors should be a coach, you know. And I discovered that many seniors are not taking responsibility to coach their people effectively, or some are not even responsible at all to be a coach. Now, do you have any advice for the senior before I move another question for the junior? The senior. Yeah.
Learn the skills of coaching. Because a lot of people think, well, I'm a leader, I may be a master coordinator, and it's not just understanding what people are thinking, not what they're saying, but how do you tactfully get the message across to people? Because that gets into the real stuff. What is the real stuff that holds them back? Why they can't make a decision? Is it something that they learned many years ago? They tried another network marketing company, it didn't work. Many people have a hard time really telling you what's the problem. And so a good coach will tactfully ask questions and find out what is it that really, really helps that person or hinders that person. So I tell people it's like you're a detective. You got to keep asking questions to find out what is the thinking. It's all about the thinking. It's all about the thinking. I've got to find out what they're thinking, and that's what a good coach does.
Very good. Now, we have a majority of people here who are very new to the business. I mean, many of them are less than a year, maybe some of them just even a few months. Do you have any good advice for them for the new people? Yes. And as you know, you have been in Shackley for 51 years, and I believe you have a lot to say about that.
Well, congratulations for being new to Shackley. But I learned early on from Dr. Shackley, you had to be a dreamer. Dreams don't cost anything. But any person like Dr. Shackley, like Walt Disney, we're dreamers. And we must expand our dreams, because that gets our subconscious mind planning, helping us, preparing for us. So that way, when we're sleeping, our subconscious mind is coming up with answers. And it's very, very difficult to dream if we haven't made a decision to dream. You know, life is all about decisions. Whether you're going to wash your clothes today, what you're going to have for the evening meal, what time you're going to get up in the morning, it's all decisions. And Shackley is no different. It's about decisions, but you must dream. Dreaming gives me an incredible feeling. I feel good, and that good feeling attracts people. We don't want to be around somebody who has bad dreams. Somebody who is thinking things aren't going to work well. They never do. I want to be around people who are dreamers, who are expanding their thinking. So therefore, start with the dream. I talked to somebody the other day who lacked a lot of confidence. And I said, do you want me to help you? Because that's the issue. You have the talent, but do you really want to go in Shackley? Yes, I do. Do you believe me? And I tell you, you can't. That's the only thing that you have right now to believe. You got to believe me. You can read the books and everything else, that will help. But I'm here talking to you. I believe in you. Do you believe in me? Those are the questions I asked. She said, yes, I do believe in you. I said, okay. Then you must learn how to elevate your level of thinking so you can really dream. You're afraid to dream. Every morning when you get up, you stand for 3 minutes in front of the mirror and tell yourself how good you are. You tell yourself you're a fantastic leader and an incredible master coordinator. Every day, 3 minutes. Then you take 3 minutes and think about things you're really thankful for people you've been able to help. It changes your whole level of thinking. This may sound very, very basic, but I can talk to somebody about dreaming, but if they don't have the confidence, they've got to work on the confidence. And another person I told that to a couple days ago, she lacked so much confidence. She said, I think it's going to be hard standing in front of the mirror talking to myself about how good I am. Because I'm a giver. I want to give to my family. I want to give to other people. I'm a giver. And I said, if you do not accept things for yourself, you can't give.
Yes.
If somebody offers you a box of candy, they offer you some food, if you cannot accept it, you can't share it with anybody else. If you cannot accept your capability of helping other people, then you cannot share yourself with anybody else. So we must all tell ourselves, I am a master coordinator. And I get better at being a master coordinator every day. I'm good at helping people. In the business, I'm good at helping people to become financially independent. You start creating a different message. That's part of the dream. And we can all work on those, as we call them, affirmations, to keep telling ourselves good things, because it's so easy to tell ourselves bad things. And so we must be a dreamer. And have fun dreaming. What is the most fun in dreaming is after a meeting, sitting down or with other people who've been at the meeting and just dreaming. What would happen if we become masters in what would happen if it doesn't happen? And we start dreaming together, getting people to dream together, like all of you are together. My goodness, at a break. Start dreaming with each other. Say, what is your dream? Tell me your dream. I'll tell you my dream. Share your dreams. Because the more you share your dreams, the more they become true. The more you believe them. Tell everybody about your dreams. So it starts with a decision to dream and a decision to reinforce that dream every day.
Very good. Wow. Have you learned something? Yeah. Now, we will let you go just like that. now you've been in Shackley for slightly over 50 years. Now, these people, none of them are more than 30 years. None of them. I mean, except me. All right? So, do you have any advice for them for the the longevity aspect of Shakti career?
It's always wonderful looking back as well as looking ahead. But looking at some photos as an example, and reminiscing and thinking of the experience I had with those people and how much fun it was. I was talking to a presidential master coordinator the other day, and Gary Burke, wonderful friend, and Gary Burke doesn't have much time left. He's dying. And I called him on the phone, and I said, Gary, I said, let's talk about the things we had so much fun with. Remember when we went to that meeting and we were driving in the car, and we were talking and telling stories, and we were talking about what if? Remember that time we went golfing, and we had so much fun, and we started laughing, and I was laughing so hard I fell down on the green, and I was just laughing. It was so much fun. Looking back at those experiences are invaluable. And we developed what I call the Shakti family. And I've made incredible friends, like with Queso and Tiffany. And to go to conferences and see the Shakti people that you've known for many years is so rewarding. And as my children grew up, they went on a lot of trips with Shakti. And they got acquainted with other kids their ages. And here they are now, married, they have children of their own, and they still talk about those trips and how much fun they had. So creating that Shakti family, camaraderie with other people, will live with you and be with you for a lifetime. And that is so fantastic when you can share that experience with other people. And as they build in Shakti, you know that they will be incredible friends that are positive, friends that are dreamers, friends that are healthy. It's such a wonderful atmosphere to be in. So that's what you have to look forward to.
Thank you. So Roland, thanks for all your wisdom sharing, and I believe you have benefited many of them, and I guess I can call off the training today. So that's enough, isn't it? you got to start training. Okay. now, we want him to come to Malaysia.
Yeah.
And you came 10 years ago. I think you came to Malaysia 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, you came to Malaysia 10 years ago, and it's already 10 years. I think it's about time to come back. It's about time to come back, and we are all looking forward, and hopefully, if we can get you here in the very near future, and in our activities or the company activities or whatsoever. Now, we love you so much. Can y'all say that? Yes. Roland, we
Bali, Indonesia.
Thank you, Roland. I'll see you. We'll get it done.